All right. Oh, give me a second. Somebody took my microphone stand. I'll be right back. Found my microphone stand. Alright, so what are we going to do today? Oh, so nice. Early stream. Well, not so early, but today it's a holiday here in Costa Rica, so I slept a little bit longer. And I don't have work today, so that's awesome. All right, let's see what can we do here. I'm just gonna adjust a little bit this thing on the vertical stream. Something like that. Cool. So we always have a full screen in the vertical. All right, so yeah, let's get cooking something cool. I was thinking making like an entrance somewhere here, underground entrance. That'll be very nice. But before I start, it's always good to find some reference. Just gonna change this thumbnail a little bit right there. Boop. Cool, nice. Hey, I'm playing Unreal Engine 5. It's a game software. It's a game engine, so it's a program to make games. I'm making a sci-fi environment, and I want to make an entrance to this swamp town. So I think I'm gonna make it somewhere here. I'm gonna flatten this out a little, connect it to this side. Like this. Gonna smooth it out a little, and then I would like to make an entrance through here. Gonna make... Oh, today is not getting stuck. That's very interesting. I'm just gonna make a cube. I'm going to align it to align it somewhere here. Yeah, let's align that to here. It's okay, let's just push it like here. This is just for me to see what kind of tunnel I want to make. The size could be a little bigger. Okay. Also, I kind of want to check the... Oh, it is getting stuck. The modeling tools for some reason. This is new. This was not happening before. Not sure if it is because like I have the errant landscape plugin available, or maybe because, yeah, I'm not really sure. Let's copy this location and paste it on the character so we can see how big it is. Can go smaller. That's kind of good. Okay, so I want to make a tunnel that goes from here to out there. Maybe have something like this, and let's give it a little twist. So the slope is not so high. Little extrusion. Another extrusion. Insert loop. Then another extrusion. And this one could probably go up a little. Little extrusion. and this might go out this on this side. Yep, go up like that. Cool. So this is gonna be the entrance. Right there. Cool. I'm gonna cut this out here and here, and then I wanna test this with the double-sided material. I'm just gonna make a double-sided material. Put it here. Go to landscape and cut the landscape a little bit. It's taking forever to load the landscape tools and the modeling tools. That's very weird. I think I need to make a little test. Visibility, and I'm gonna cut it out here. Nice. Okay. All right, and we're gonna cut it also here. Okay, cool. Nice. Now I'm gonna push this out a little bit by getting this thing extruded out a little bit like this. Nice. And then also here. Cool, now we have a tunnel. Wow, yeah, getting stuck after leaving the modeling mode. That was not happening before. I'm gonna change that up. The only big change I made was adding the errand landscapes, which is a landscape plugin to add like height maps. Pretty cool stuff. kind of want to play with that a little bit today as well. So let me just add a couple lights here because I cannot see anything. And also I'm gonna get the rotation from this thing, put it here as well. Cool. So we have one little light there. We can get another little light there. Another light somewhere here. Another light somewhere here. Cool, now I can see. Now I want to test the tunnel to see if it's actually walkable, and then we can make it look pretty cool. Let me get it ready. Hey, Mr. Dude. Let's see. I'm making this little tunnel and no, I cannot. Oh, okay. I cannot walk on it. The slope is not walkable. So we need to make it a little less vertical. I went a little bit too hard with this. Yeah, how is it going? It needs to be something like that, a little bit less vertical, like this. The problem is that it's gonna be a little far away, the entrance. So actually let's make the entrance on this other side. So yep, I'm gonna take that out, boop, and push this one. Right here. I'm gonna push it out and go up. Sweet. Something like that. This is very weird. Every time I go out of modeling mode, it just gets stuck a little bit. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're trying to make the same thing. I will show you in a second what the idea is for this thing. Let me turn off the PCG nature as well. The Gaia buildings. Don't need that right now. Let's go unload it and hidden. Cool. Okay. Okay, wait. Do we have collisions here? Let me check. um, use complex as simple. Yep. Maybe because it's just a plane, it's not letting me walk in there, most likely. If that's the case, we can just extrude it. Hey, how's it going, Sarah? I think it's just a plane. That's why we are kind of falling through. It slides. Oh, no, you're not supposed to go. Oh. Okay, let's give it some thickness. Right click, visibility, show only selected. UDS or ultra. The scene is getting a little bit too heavy. There's something wrong here. Brought a DeWalt chainsaw on wrong card. Wow, that's a little technical. Let me check what you mean. DeWalt. Bought a DeWalt chainsaw on wrong card. Oh, did you have an accident with a chainsaw? There you go. Let's just a little thickness. Oh, you bought a chainsaw on a. Oh, all right, by mistake. Damn. Yeah. That that's unfortunate. I had some stuff in my Epic Games. Uh, yeah, I I once had a lot of stuff in my cart in the Epic Games marketplace, and then you get like the free assets every month, and I had my card linked to it. I don't know why, and I hit like you know I tried to get all the free stuff, and I got charged like around $200, and I was like, damn it. Thankfully, it was very cool stuff. I kind of like wanted to buy, but not in that time. So now they changed that. Now you can save things. Now you can add them in the card, and now the free stuff goes from and it's not linked to your card. Uh, but yeah, I wrote them, and they were like, "Dude, I'm sorry, man. You need to talk to the each of the owners of those assets, and they're not gonna give me the money back because I have the files anyway, so it doesn't make sense." But yeah, I got some cool stuff. It was funny. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna add anything to the card anymore. Hey Rolu, how is it going? All right, now we have double-sided walls, and we are supposed to be able to walk. Awesome. Nice. I'm making this swampy industrial sci-fi environment. Nice. So now that we have these, now we can add some cool stuff to this. Ay, sí, Mari, espero que se resuelva eso y no, paciencia, paciencia. Sí, créeme que explotar nunca ayuda. Yo aquel día en el comedor me jalé una torta, pero un tortón, porque no solo me vio la secretaria, sino me vieron otro montón de personas y fue un broncón, ¿me entiende? Incluso había un manager ya de una posición súper alta que después de ese día el mae me pasaba enjachando y así. Sorry, I was just responding some text messages. Yeah, so since that day, I was like, nope, no more cart things. So this was supposed to be like a very natural environment. Like we have like these kind of like wooden things, and I wanted to have these toads protecting the area. These toads right here. So then I decided maybe I can leave the natural stuff for another area and make this more like an industrial energy facility, and we have like these guards, more industrial guards taking care of it. Kind of makes more sense because I have a bunch of space here, so we can make the frog town maybe somewhere around here, maybe around the waterfalls. Or maybe the frog town could be this one, which is like the main swamp town. There's some stuff that this is not supposed to be loaded. These data layers are a little strange, to be honest. Still getting used to data layers. And there's like a bunch of trees here, like all of this is like a jungle, and you can get lost in there. It was like too much too much foliage. I need to cut it down a little. But yeah, regarding the chainsaw, I guess. I guess I will try asking some friends if they need a chainsaw to see if you can like sell it to them, at least to just get your money back. If there's no return policy, maybe there's a return policy you could use. Yeah, I don't like this being not straight. I want things to be this, like just 90-degree angles. It looks more like a like industrial, more like a prison kind of thing. It does look like a like some kind of prison. It's like a telephone tower kind of thing. This doesn't really make too much sense. But all right, let's see what can we do here. Eso, Michael. Pura vida. Michael is a friend from university. I'm streaming on YouTube, so that's why I'm reading messages from other people. I need to get the messages on screen. I used to use SpeakerBot, so it reads the text, but it became a little bit annoying, not only to me but for other people as well. So I decided to stop using it. I might put it back, but on my just for specific users, because I can like tell the program which users it can read. Vea esta rana, digo este sapo. This is a toad that I made from a 3D scan that I found on the internet. Not the greatest topology or rig or control rig or animation, but at least I got the whole pipeline, so now I can like go back and make it nice. Also the textures, they need a little bit of like a nice roughness map, so some parts are more wet, some other parts are more dry. Make the spline spawn the walls and then just adjust the control spline to change the shape of the wall. Yeah, I want to use splines. The problem with splines is that they're always curved. I need to make straight splines so we can break it into like sharp angles, 90-degree angles, which I think it's possible with linear splines. Thank you, Michael. Michael is saying that I'm streaming a lot. Yeah, let's try to do that, because I really need a tool for that. Because I will be doing this a lot, so it makes sense to have a tool for that. Let me think about this. Should we use? Let's see, because I think I do have something for this. It's called IA Scatter. I should have it here. Yeah, I have my things here. Huh. I'm totally sure I had it. That one is a good scatter tool, because yeah, making this by hand, not very smart, to be honest. Let me figure this out. Marketplace. I forgot how it was called. Supposedly this is probably the best tool for scattering stuff. It was here, yeah. Just wanna check the name. It was not AI, it was IA scatter. Yeah, there you go. That's what I was trying to write. You can scatter a lot of things with this. I do need to learn this tool. It's not there. Should be called something else. It should be named something else. I think it's I'm not sure what that stands for, but it's not a artificial intelligence. It's just scattering tools to place walls and things. Okay, let's try it. It's not appearing like that. So what if I try with his name? Or maybe it was... Oh, right there. Yeah, it was his name. Yeah, right here. So we have the BP AI scatter. Let's see. Okay, nice. We got the tool. So, not really sure how this one works. I've used it to scatter things on top of buildings, like plants and bushes and stuff. I know they have a spline thing. And it's awesome for cables as well. Also, you can create voxel rocks and alien stuff. I guess I'm just gonna look it up. Spline. A little bit of learning today, but if I get this, I will just speed up the whole process. spline distribution type. Okay, that's what I need. Yep, spline distribution type. So it's a BPAI scatter. Okay, nice. So I go to distribution type. I cannot really see, it's very low. BPAI scatter distribution type spline. Spline distribution type. I guess that's what we need. Distribution planner linear spline. Okay. Spline down. Area down. Spline down. I guess that's what I need. Can I check the shape of the spline? Okay, up. Cool. Can I make it linear? Not curve, but linear. There you go. Linear. Thank you, Michael. It's AI stuff. I am using a lot of AI stuff for the music since it's copyright free, most of it. Okay, nice. So we're getting some stuff. Now it's linear. That's kind of cool. Now I want to spline distribution type random fixed distance. Okay. Now we can tell the distance. Perfect. Okay, that's very cool. Now I need to scatter my mesh. The problem with my mesh is that it's a level instance. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. It's you know, probably just trained on somebody else music. All right. So okay, we got this. We have the mesh, and the mesh, it needs to be a mesh for this to work. So I guess I need to kind of like come here. And maybe put this into a folder. This one into a folder called let's just call it wall, and then right click level break, keep folders break. Hopefully I just break this one, not all of them. Perfect. So now that we broke that one, it should be inside a folder called wall. Perfect. So we're gonna right click, select all descendants. Now I want to get this thing merged into one piece. We can do that by actor, merge actors, merge actor settings. I had some settings saved somewhere for merging actors to get the best out of this thing. Actor merge settings. Okay, so file, select all, Control C. Let's copy those settings and just push them here. Settings, right click, paste. select all, Control C. My Control C sometimes doesn't work. Paste. Paste all properties. Oh, okay. Merge actors, and let's call this a merged. I don't know. Swamp industrial wall, something like that. Okay, hopefully that will not deform the geometry. Let's see if it works. Oh yeah. So yeah, this is my second attempt to make that sci-fi game I wanted, but now we have a better template, more experience, smaller scope, and some cool people in Discord to help. Right, so we want to snap this. So to snap this thing, I'm gonna do this thing here. I'm gonna bring this thing and I'm going to overlap this other one to get that pivot point. As close as possible, something like that. So now I want to copy this actor location, hide this thing, then I want to just copy that location, and then I want to get this thing, modeling tools, edit pivot, and then I'm going to copy these values here. Unfortunately, I need to do it one by one because it does not let me just do it all together. And the pivot point is totally off. Why is that? If that's the case, let's just do it differently. Let's go and do it right, left, snap to 10, and let's go down until we touch maybe here. Maybe this could be a cool pivot point. So it's okay, let's just try this one. Wow. Something's very heavy in this project. Maybe the meshes. It's taking a little bit longer than usual. Probably. So I'm going to check this snapping. Okay, it worked. It snaps. Oh, this merge actor. Oh, look at this. It broke my geometry. Oh, it did broke the geometry. No. Yeah, well, in that case, we're gonna try something different. Alright, don't crash. Oops. Alright, here. Okay, we got it here. So let's get all of these, select all descendants, and we're gonna go and do it the other way, which is Xform merge. Industrial wall. I'm gonna put it like modeling tools, just so I know this one comes from the modeling tools. Yeah. I'm making a this project is a, I have this survival RPG template, so I'm trying to make a project where you can work with like hopefully 3 players, 4 players maximum, and you gather resources, kill enemies, make quests. But now I have a very good template for that, which has all the things I need in one place, so I don't need to be mixing a lot of things. So now I'm just building the map. But yeah, the idea is to put it on Steam for free. I actually have a maybe not on this computer. Yeah, I actually have like the website, I mean the Steam name and everything, my Steam page. It's not up yet, but I already got the name and stuff. So it's gonna be named Sci Wars. that's how I that's how I am gonna name it, Sci Wars. that's the name. Got this. These are the store images. Sci Wars. Nice. Hey, Real Slash, I'm working on the same sci-fi project. Oh, that's awesome, Michael. Yeah, we can definitely make some cool stuff. Yeah. I need to show you the project. Like maybe you can help me like finding like references, uh, or even like testing some stuff. Um, let's put it here on the bottom, and then let's move it here. Maybe somewhere here. Yeah, the whole idea of this project is to really learn from it, have that learning experience, and just putting something out there. Okay, I think that's a good pivot point. So it's gonna be like a free game in Steam. I don't wanna charge for this because it's gonna be buggy, and it's gonna have some issues, and but I do wanna at least make a couple of players walk together and shoot some stuff. Yeah, that'll be amazing. I really wanna push this as hard as possible, so we can like start testing some stuff. All right, so we have this mesh, and I want to put it here. So we're gonna look for this and push it here. Okay, cool. Now we are spawning a bunch of meshes. Now the question is, how can we make this be a wall? Number of instances: 1, 3, 10. Huh. Fixed distance. Yep, there you go. But I want this to be on the rotation. Hey, Cave, how's it going? Yeah, I decided to give it another chance. And you've been playing 7 Days to Die. Let me see, do I have that on Steam? Maybe I have it. There's a game named Forever Winter. Dude, we need to play that game together. Like, I can't even buy it right now for you. Like, it's super awesome stuff. 7 Days to 7 Days to Die. I got it on my Steam library. Yep, we should play that one as well. I also really like zombie stuff. The question is, how do we get these to work? External spline source. Distribution fixed distance. Okay. Avoid instance repetition. No. Spline area mode 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I'm really testing this out. Yeah, that game is awesome. Like Forever Winter, dude, like really like that. Probably the best environments I've seen. Like post-apocalyptic sci-fi stuff. Very awesome. What happened to the music? I think it ended. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, definitely want to join. Yeah, my birthday was on April 17. I think your birthday was on 22, I think. Happy birthday, bro. I've been totally disconnected. Spline right. Limit spline instance loops. Trace complex. Ignore self. No detection. Method 1. Method 2. Method 3. Method 1. Bound calculation max. Average minimum max. Yeah, Forever Winter, dude, you're gonna like that game. It's super awesome stuff. Rotation. Rotation snap. No, I don't want any rotation. Scale. I don't want any change in scale. It needs to be 1. Still getting a change in scale, huh? Appreciate it. Let's see. Okay, random uniform scale 0, random uniform scale max. No, we want to be 1 from 1. There you go. We have the same scale now. And I want the same size. So it's gonna be 0.5, 0.5. Okay. So how do I make this actually follow the spline direction? It does need a I think we need a rotation. If I'm not mistaken, we do need a rotation. Oh. Okay, rotation minimum and maximum needs to be the same. So I think it's 90. Oh, damn it. Maybe the pivot point needs to be in the center, so it does not rotate from the side, but from the center. I'm just trying to figure this out. Rotation, snap. Let's try that. Actually, let's put the pivot point right in the center. Bottom, save. And let's see if we can actually modify it. Uh, 45. Okay, I'm getting a straight wall here. That's good. But then it breaks here. Don't tell me that I need to just do it point by point. Maybe. But maybe. That's not actually the idea of this. So fixed distance. Yep, we wanna like make it touch. Right there. It's 500. Nice. Oh, nope, it's less than 500. Oh, I see. No. Okay, I'm getting confused. It is the other side. Oh. That's good. 940. Okay, so we're getting this thing. The problem is that I cannot get it to the other side. There's probably a way to do this, but we can always just use one line, and then from here we can just keep pushing. So we can make straight lines. That's one way to do this. Is there actually a way to see the pivot from this thing? Okay, cool. Nice. So now we can actually get rid of these ones. Oof. I feel like the computer's gonna crash at any time. Okay. Alright, so we figured that out. Now we can actually push a little bit. Wow, these level instances are very heavy. So let's start building from this straight line. From here, and we go there. I can also do this with a PCG tool that I have, that I got from Procedural Mind, this other YouTuber that makes PCG stuff. I follow one of his tutorials, but let's try using this thing. Okay, so I'm not sure if this is the start or the end. Okay, let's copy that point, paste it here. Oh, okay. Oh, that's relative to the parent. Okay, so it's not gonna... Oh, and the rotation, it's also relative to the points. No, I don't think this is gonna work too well. Yeah, to be honest, no, no, no. Very cool tool, but I don't really want to go into it right now. Yep, let's do it the way that I think that might work faster. So I'm going to just make it the old way, the snapping way. I'm just gonna check if this snaps to 100 or what's the number that it snaps to. It does snap to 100. That's it, we got it. So yeah, I'm just gonna do it the old school way. Gonna start snapping somewhere around here. Now we can just snap to 100, bloop, then go here like and go like boop and bloop. Nice, and then I can just keep snapping 200. Yeah, splines are awesome, but sometimes these things are a little bit harder. I think with a linear spline and the PCG tool I have, I might be able to do this, but then it gives me a lot of instances that are kind of like hard to modify. You can bake that into static mesh, but also kind of tough. This way I can just push it by hand. And this is not like a perfect modular piece. Kind of made this. Without thinking much about it, but okay. So I want to cover this area because this is gonna be like the entrance. Nice. And now that we are working with these straight lines, we can align things a little bit easier. And that's kind of like the mood I want. I mean, the feel I want for this. A little bit more structured, more futuristic. And the cool thing about merging this is that we can also flip it. Wait, so here, this angle, I want to copy this rotation, which is 90. Maybe just 90 or minus 90. Or just keep it there, and yeah, there you go. Now it's straight with the rest of the buildings. That's kind of cool. And here, kind of would be cool to make some kind of entrance to this. Okay, cool. So here I do wanna copy this and go 100, 200, and this one we're gonna delete, and this one I wanna flip on X, then go 100 to the other side, or maybe even 200. 100, 200. This one needs to finish, I guess, there. So these two are gone. These two are gone, and now we have this symmetry for the main entrance. And I actually want this to be a little bit wider, so we have a bigger entrance. That's kind of cool. Now we can push this one here. Then we can push this one here. And again, keep making this straight. That'll be awesome. Wow, those level instances are heavy, heavy, heavy. And then we got the autosave on top of that. All right, nice. Here I'm going to keep on breaking this, like here. And yep, just keep on breaking that stuff. We do need to walk through there, so it actually is Gonna get this piece. Transform an X. Okay, that does not make sense. We do need the the L shape to connect there, but it's okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, way faster. We have this little thing there. Does not make much sense. So we're gonna go 100 here, 100 there. Nice. Now we can continue a little more, but I'm gonna leave that area there for now because I want to focus on the tunnel which I was trying to make. That's super cool. Now I want this thing to be aligned as well here, which is 90 degrees. Rotate 45. Right here. Watchtower. In the entrance. Then we close this gap. On a 45 degree, we were gonna get this nice clean cut in the landscape. So yep, we got that. Also, let's cut it here. Too close because of the grass types, so we're gonna get it there. Alright, cool. So we have this little gap. I cannot see anything because it's unlit, so we're gonna get this other gap here. Let's close it all together and then just cut here, here. Right. Oh, okay, we have a little slope. Slopes are always difficult to deal with, so we're gonna mask that. With some rocks or something. You can see how the landscape is deformed. Okay, whatever. Cool. Alright, now we have a cool entrance. Now we need to decide how is this tunnel gonna look like. And before that, let's check the lights, because I have some lights in here that I do need. inside the tunnel, and now these lights can be rotated back to 0 because we are working on a straight line. And then we can get some cool sci-fi stuff in there. For now, I just want to make sure that it works. And what is this? Okay, nice. These lights are not really important, just to be able to see a little bit. Nice, that's very cool. This one I think we don't need. Awesome. Landscape, visibility, shift click. Whoop, let's close that. Nice, now we have a cool entrance to the thing. Gonna get all these other walls to look straight as well, since we are going with that look. Okay, let's check this out. Oh, nice. Oh, I understand why it's taking so long to load. We have a lot of level instances, and we should not have so many level instances. There are a couple of ways of loading the level instances, and I think I'm doing it the wrong way. Nice. This is gonna be the entrance. The entrance right there. So, this, what is this bunch of vegetation? Oh, okay, that's part of that thing, okay. Question is how I'm going to get this thing. do need to get some walls in there. Can use the same thing. But it will look a little strange. To recreate this thing. Okay, so I can build the entrance and the exit, then use some cool textures for the walls and the flooring and the ceiling, kind of like match it up here, probably. That could be one solution. Hey Bleak, how's it going? we got disconnected. Let's go transform on. Oh no, I don't need another piece in there. So I'm making a tunnel. That it's gonna cover this area. And go down here. You having whiskey in Italy? That's funny. Wow, this is kind of cool. This is the good thing about making your props waterproof, meaning that you can look at them from all directions. You can use them in very interesting ways. Kinda cool, not gonna lie. Very, very interesting shape. Nice. Now we're gonna go in there. You made the sacrifice to finish it. Okay. So here's the thing. Because we can find some panels Walking panels. Oh, those are nice. Materials. Oh, what is this? Oh, nice. Damn, this is super cool. Wow, crazy stuff right here. Yeah, let me just save that one. Oh, alien exostructure. Oh, that's kind of cool. This one cool work. Yeah, the exostructure looks very nice. I want materials, just materials. I want something rusty and oh, what is this? No. uh, oh, what is this? Aircraft hull inner panel. Oh, this is looking a little bit like it. A little bit too industrial, but kinda cool. Maybe it could work. Also, don't want to go super high tech. Want to keep it a little bit. Yeah, these are like super futuristic stuff. Oh, what is this? Oof, I like this stuff. And that's enough. I'm not gonna fall in the trap of getting all the materials. Bleach rusty metal panel. So we're gonna make a little folder and call it like that. Okay, we're gonna go with alien mecha. No, these two. Okay, so I'm gonna make a one there and rename it. Let's see. Need to keep this organized because then it's gonna be very messy. Why? Oh yeah, I haven't gotten a haircut yet. All right, let's try this out. Let's see. We need to actually make this geometry work because I got some stuff in here. If I want to use this as my geometry, it definitely needs some fixing. Yep, there's some very strange stuff here. I think these faces. I see what's going on. I think I might just remodel this. It will be a little easier and faster, to be honest. Yeah, let's actually do that. Show only selected. Let's turn the light. Let's get a little box. This little box. Gonna make it the same size. If we don't do this properly, the textures will look terrible, so it makes sense. So we're just gonna get it down here. Nice. Okay. No, actually, let's keep it just 4. .2, 4.25, so we have it equal. That will be a little nicer. All right, perfect. Now we want to basically go down snapping to 10, and we will decide the thickness, which is gonna be maybe like that. Nice. Then I want to insert edge loop, but even, so we cut this in equal pieces. A little bit ridiculous, but all I want to get is the perfect half. There might be a better way to do it, but we're gonna get rid of those extra loops anyways. Yeah, nice. Now I have my edges. Now we can get the loops. Don't need this one. Or that one. Cool. Now we can go into right here and we can get the faces, which is only going to be actually these 3. We're gonna extrude. The extrusion works a little bit. It does not start on 0. It's okay. Let's say we're gonna make it like that. Then I want to get the same. cut in there. We can insert edge loop, proportional offset, distance offset. The problem is that it doesn't allow me to set a number for it. So I guess, yeah, let's find the half. Nice. All right, here I want to get this box. Extruded here. Here I want to get rid of that face. And I do need to add a little loop. Somewhere there. Now I want to try to weld this thing together, which is get all the edges and go weld. Okay, let's see where the problem is. Let's align a little bit these things. Okay, I've done this before. Is it like with the vertices instead? Okay, what is that experimental gizmo? It's the modeling tools. They look a little different, and you can also change how they look like. So in that case, well, the painful way to do this is kind of like, if it doesn't want to work like that, we can always just kind of like a bridge. Probably there are 10 better ways to do this, but whatever. I want to just move on. There you go. Now we have one piece. Cool. And this is gonna be the foundation for the rest of the things. So what we're gonna do here is find the other box I have. There you go. And we're gonna try to copy that geometry. Right here. Okay, here it gets a little tricky because we do want to close this up. Let me think, what's the best way to do that? I think extrusion, a little extrusion like this, and then we do the same trick. This is called box 37. Need to keep that in mind, and then we're gonna come here and, well, get rid of those things, and then we're gonna basically bridge on bridge on bridge. Right there, and now we can get our thing to go down, which is here and 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 here, and this we can push. It's closed, nice. Okay, and now we can actually go like this and whoop, make our tunnel with proper geometry. Yep, nice. Now we can do the UVs, but that's no problem. Nice. I need to bring back my box 37 right here and try to copy this as close as possible. Nice. So again, we can just extrude this thing right here, and here we're gonna do something different, which is going to be we need to cut this thing here and here, and we need to weld this thing here. So to keep everything the same, I think I'm going to give it a little thickness right here. Nice. Double check we don't have any weird stuff. Okay, safe. And now we need to actually get rid of these faces because these are going to be closed, and it's gonna look like this. Like this. And like this. And here we're gonna just close it here, bloop, and bloop. Nice. So we can continue our tunnel. This little gap also needs to get closed. Cool. Sweet. So we have our thing double-sided, beautiful. Everything has connections. This should get some nice projection of textures. I'm gonna get this. Oh, I'm missing a little face here. Oh. Oops. Insert edge. Insert edge loop. There you go. Let's calculate. Well, eyeball this a little bit. Close enough. Then we need to get rid of these faces. Get these two vertices, I mean edges bridged, and bridge. Bridge, and these two. 1. And 2. Bridge. Cool. Right, we got this thing. Just gonna save just in case. And I'm gonna bring box 37, and we got a couple more. Couple more to go. Okay, so we need to open it on the other side. Let me see if I can. Nope, I'm doing this wrong actually. There's a easier way to do this. I'm pushing this to the end, and I should not push it. I need to push it to the entrance. That way I don't need to do that work that I did before. It's just gonna be a simple extrusion. Okay, this wireframe is not helping. This actually needs to go back here. That way I can do an extrusion and it will be way easier. This is the connecting module. Okay, now I can do an extrusion. Perfect. Right there. Now it's gonna be way easier to just delete. Before I do that, insert edge loop right there. We're gonna close it here. Eyeball it like some kind of square, nice. Then, oh, that's the outside. Okay, so we need an inside as well. There you go. Come on. Don't bug out. Let's see. There you go. So some kind of square shape like that. So okay, so when this happens and your camera goes crazy like this, hold Alt right click. No, it's okay. I thought it got tilted, but when that happens, you go Alt right click and it goes back. So here we need to do a little alignment, which is always good to do. Which is just getting vertices like this one and scaling against each other, and that will align them nicely like that. Now I'm sure that I can delete this. Up, not so fast. Insert edge loop. Like that. Wait, okay, oof, I got scared. Okay, we got it here. I was like, come on. Now we need to accept and redo, but from the inside. Come on, Unreal, you can do it. Show me the option for the edge loop. There you go. Buggy little thing. Okay. So here we need to do a little alignment. Which is this. Vertices. Just get them scaled and scaled. Cool. Now we can actually do the cut. Nice. So here we're gonna get that one and that one gone. This one gone. What? Wait, are we having something duplicate? Ah, Jesus. Okay. Okay, we got that gap in there, and we don't need this. Instead of doing this, maybe just an extrusion might be easier, to be honest. Bridge. I'm still waiting for Epic Games to give me the repeat function, repeat action. Which you can do that in most 3D software, where you can like do one bridge and then you do G and it does it again. Definitely want that. Also want the function to click on edge and whoop, get the loop. Double click on edge and get the loop. That will be absolutely amazing. And I heard the developer of the modeling tools talking about that, so it's definitely coming. Nice. Okay. So we are very close. This is gonna save so much time because I can just throw a texture in there, like boom, gone. No need to put piece by piece. Do we have this? Is it crooked? No, it's just perspective, okay. So let's go extrude and go down, and let's see what we got. Oh, I messed up totally. It actually ends very close. Extrude. Okay, the extrusion needs to end right there. Perfect. Snap to that thing, and then we do another extrusion and we snap it to this. That's good enough, right? And we got a couple, just one more to go. Let me see if there's a better way to do this. So oh, okay. Oof. When that is not looping, I'm like, oof. That's not a good sign. But it was just... Okay, come on, give me the angle. Like the modeling tools think that I want to do it outside, but no, I want to do it on the inside of this tunnel. Let's see what's the right angle for the camera to pick it up. Oh, there you go. Good job. Somewhere like that. Nice. It again, okay. Bad connection today. Right, so here, just gonna go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and gone, and then we're gonna get the edges, bridge, bloop, and bridge, and then bridge, and bridge. Wait, I think I did it totally wrong. I think we are going down this way, so it's actually check reference. Yep, we are going down, so we are not bridging that, we're bridging, we're closing actually this thing. Yep, that's a little nicer. Don't need to do 4 sides, just 2. Bridge, boom, gone. And then we need another loop right here, which is boop, some kind of square like shape. And from this edge we also wanted to do it here. Come on, why is it so hard to do it inside the tunnel? Are you serious? Like, come on. Okay. What's the angle that it needs? Okay. Come on, give me that angle. Are you serious? Oh Jesus. Okay, well, I do need it. I cannot proceed without this looping here. Another solution is yeah, it works very nicely outside, but inside it's messy. You see this double edge right there? Don't get confused by that, it's just one edge. Very confusing visualization. Well, another way to do this is kind of like, well, just insert edge, but it doesn't like to click inside. Um, it's it's a box, like, yeah, I just want this loop, but I want this to happen inside, not outside. Damn. I'm so close to finishing this tunnel and just decides not to let me do a loop. What can I try here? Okay, well, okay, just doesn't wanna do it. Let's see what we got here. What's the other way I can do this? I mean, well, this is ridiculous. To be honest, do I really need to just cut these faces down and then make an extrusion from this loop? Yep, doesn't want to select it, just need to drag it, and then, okay, I'm gonna make a little extrusion right there, and then I have this loop that I want there. Good job, Jesus. And then I'm gonna get this edge and this edge. Wait, before I do that, let's do the same thing here, because definitely it's not gonna allow me. So be careful with the selection. Okay, now we have that square, only the square, and that square is gonna get extruded. No, don't give me that extrusion. Straight, no. Single direction. Extrude. Single direction. Okay. Fixed. Oh, there's a fixed distance extrusion. Okay. but I want this to be on another axis. It's doing it on. Okay, okay, okay. There you go, there you go. That's awesome. That right there. Wow. Wow, that was difficult, to be honest. Here, now we can finally get this thing and this thing to bridge, and then this one. And this one to bridge. Cool. And now we can get the top one. And why are you selecting? Okay, it's the same mesh. I was like, what is that? A bridge? Right. Super awesome. This is gonna get opened and be open anyways. So here we're gonna actually cut here. Whew. Now we need to do some alignment here. So yep, some serious alignment here. Maybe that's why. Alright, so I think we don't need that one. Okay, I think it's this one. I messed up right here. Nope. Actually, yeah, that's why the loop tool was so strange. Yeah, this loop I don't need. This one I do need. Okay, okay, cool. So now I can actually go here, 1 and 2, bridge, and bridge. Nice. And one more. Cool, so we got our tunnel. Now I just want to align some stuff. Oof, okay, cool, that makes sense. Yep, just these ones, they need to be aligned. These ones, they need to be aligned. Also these two. And these ones. Double checking that everything's nice. Oh, another thing that I'm realizing is this is not connected. It is. It's just that the line disappears in there. Yep, we need that to be connected. Yeah, everything's good. Cool. Alright, almost there. Wanna really wanna see how this looks. Oh, I exit modeling tools. I'm getting dizzy. Yeah, it's getting very laggy when I exit the modeling mode for some reason. That was not like that before. Alright, one more and we can finish this thing, which is just the exit. So need to be very careful not to make any mistakes at this point. so the textures can look as good as possible. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Bloop. Okay, and this is just one more and no change in direction. That's awesome. So I'm just gonna get it aligned somewhere there and extrude. Cool, so this one can go away. Boop. Now we have the clean one. Super awesome. Sweet. Nice. So we're gonna save it here. Bloop, bloop, bloop. And then we're gonna do the UVs, which is let me think about this. Box projection, is it gonna work? It's gonna give me these cuts in here. Oh yeah, probably might not work so nicely. We might need to bring this into another software or try the UV editor. Look at this. What if we do unwrap? This could work, maybe not. Yeah, let's try it before this. Well, it looks like some kind of like alien, pixelated alien from Space Invaders or something. Okay, cool. So anyways, Control H to unhide everything and let's try some textures. Yay. Yeah, this modeling mode, why is it getting stuck? That's so strange. Also the landscape mode, when I exit, it takes forever. I don't know why. It started happening after I added the errant landscapes. Okay, UVs look kinda interesting, so let's try this out. Perfect. No need to do anything else. I wanna see the connection here. Yeah, it's just a cut. Okay, we're gonna blend that in with some other props. Okay. Oh, it's the other way around. Not really working. Not really working. This anchor here, I don't know. Don't like that. What's the other thing we got? The this one. Okay, okay, this one might work. Very repetitive. We will need to add a bunch of stuff to make it look nice. Oh, okay. Yep, this could work, absolutely. This is it. 0.1. No, 0.2. Trying to... that's awesome. When things match like this, that's very cool. That's very nice. Okay, let's save it here. This wall, I think we can push it out. I really like this bunch of stuff. That's some crazy. It has a crazy look to it. This is a little bit too big. Let's go a little bit smaller with these trees. Nice. Okay, I kind of like this. And then we can add some super awesome lights. If I can get this edge on the other side, that will be awesome. And we can definitely do it with the UV UV transform tools. Yep, this tree also, we can probably push it somewhere. Yeah, these trees I don't need them right now, to be honest. And I think, yeah, maybe, yeah, for the industrial area, we could have a couple of them, but definitely this area is gonna be not so natural. It's gonna have a lot of, also the textures of the ground and stuff I want to change. The landscape layer here. Yeah, I'm not gonna add bevels to this. I want that really clean cut on the edges. If I add bevels, it's gonna mess up the textures. Okay, so let's see if we can push these ones out a little bit. Hey, how's it going? Not sure. Not sure, to be honest. I wanna add like collecting missions. But it will also be very cool to like reclaim like some areas. For example, this industrial town, I was thinking yesterday maybe I can have like bad guys who took over this place and we need to like restore it. Like these guys took this area and we need to go and restore the thing. But I also want to add like some kind of like Pokédex. So you need to like collect like different plants and like species and stuff. Kind of like that idea. We got some intersection here. It's okay. I think I'm gonna maybe push this out. No, I'm just gonna make the landscape go in a little. Yeah, I'm not really sure about the missions yet. but that'll be very cool. For the landscape paint, I think I want to use another material here. Um, oh wow, that's tiling too much. Yeah, I forgot my landscape material was such a mess. A little bit too orangey. Way too orangey, but just want to get that grass out of there. Alright, we got some cool stuff that we can add to this tunnel. Wow, okay. Definitely need to close these things a little bit. Wow, heavy landscape material here. Okay, cool. Okay, there's a couple of things I want to achieve with this texture. Oh, what? Wait. I want a. I want this edge to end on the other edge, like this. That would be amazing. That will really make it feel more like it was put together. Let's see if we can actually do that. Yeah, it's getting a little buggy, especially when I leave. The magic number is, especially when I leave modeling tools, it gets stuck for some reason. 102, 103, 102.5. Oof, almost there. 1.2.55. Oof, no. Nope, that's not the number. Wait. Oh. No, I want to go below 100. I mean, higher than 100. Zero 2. Wow, I was close. Oh, that's perfect. There you go. 0.5. There you go. Nice. So I got this edge right here and this edge right there. That looks very nice. I think, yeah, I'm pretty happy with this. Let's put it there. Nice. Now it does look like it's kind of like built like a panel. And then I got that on the floor as well. It ends there. Oh, not on the floor. I mean, yes, on this floor right here. Can still push it a little bit more on the other side. But close enough. That's very cool. I'm thinking about the interior. Let's get some lights, some cool lights. I think I have some stuff that I used in the sewers. Is the sewer loaded? Maybe it's not loaded. Wow, I got lost again. Yeah, it's right here. Can't wait to work on the sewers. Wow. Yeah, it takes around 10 seconds or something to get out of modeling mode. That's very weird. Need to figure out why is that. Okay, I want to get some lights from here. Oh, that was quick. Nice. Yep, these ones are very cool. And then we got these ones, not so cool. Yeah, let's use these ones. This piping is also very nice. Let's find that thing. Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely, I want the sewers to be. I want to have a lot of verticality. So we have ladders, and we also have swimming in the new update. So, oh nice! I have this as a blueprint. Perfect. So. I want the sewers to have a lot of verticality, like areas where like you're gonna like get to like the end of a pipe and it just goes down, poof, and you need to jump into the water. And yeah, definitely gonna have like a lot of secret little things. Let's see. I think I'm gonna make a copy of this blueprint. Oh, we already have one copy. Why is that? Because I'm using a different intensity, I guess. Let's just make another copy so we don't modify any of those, and we use our own for this. Nice. Okay, so what we need here is to actually get rid of the point lights. And then we can start adding some of this. Not cloudy, but overcast. Nice. So for this thing, I usually just go to modeling mode and add a little cube, snap it to the surface, and that will give me the angle, which is this rotation. Don't want to even exit modeling mode because it just gets stuck in there. Nice, and now we have the rotation we need. We go 45, and now we get it. Okay. How long we want this to be? Let's try to snap this to 100. Okay, that feels a little bit nicer. Probably don't need any. Definitely need to modify the light so it really lights up the area properly. Nice. We probably don't need one here. I do want to find the center, which is kinda somewhere there. We probably don't need this here. Nope, definitely not. So we can probably have one here. Oh, we have a texture issue here. Oh, okay. Perfect place for a pipe. Just to cover that up. And then we're gonna snap to 100 and see how many we need. 2 is okay. That's nice. Then we're gonna do the same little trick, which is just create a little box and put it here. Boop. That will give us the rotation. Just a little box and snap it. Yeah, whatever. It's giving us the perfect rotation there. Which is minus 48.3.38. So let's copy that one, and let's actually copy yeah, all properties, and paste it here. And then we just need to go 45. Boop. Go down a little bit because the pivot point is not in the same place, but we got the rotation, which is what really matters. Nice. We can align it a little bit more like this. Okay, cool. Now snap 200. Yeah, we don't really need as the less amount of lights we get is best. Don't really need to add too many. Cool. Now we got don't really want to put one here. Okay, let me get that rotation. Which is one of those. Awesome. How far can we get away from that? One more. And we don't need one here in the entrance. Now let's actually modify the lights so they look very nice. So here I'm going to, I don't want this dark spot here, so let's see what we have in this blueprint. A rect light, and that rect light is gonna get the barn door angle modified. Let's make this kind of like right here. Nice. Nope, we want it up. Length. That's better. We probably could add another light maybe here. And then what I don't like is the point light attenuation radius. We do need it, but intensity. Or is the rec light intensity? There you go. Yes, yes, darker, just more interesting. Nice. Okay, here we have some dark spots, so we're gonna like maybe move this a little. Wait, what's... Oops. Definitely not moving in the right direction. Wait, what's going on? Get it from there. Okay, I'm getting some very ugly shadow I don't want here. In that case, why am I getting this super strange stuff in here? That's very weird. What? Okay. And then I'm getting this strange thing here. What is going on? I'm getting this line. Why is that happening? Is this the... No. 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 Is this the point light? Yes, it's the point light. It's how the point light, it's the soft source, but still it's getting caught in there. Very strange. I'm getting this super ugly cut. I don't want that. Is that cause... soft radius? This is not... yeah, it's not very good for performance. Let me see if there's another solution. Oh. Okay, I can work with that, yeah. Just source length. kind of cuts it out and makes more sense because we have a very long light. Okay. Still feel like it's very lit. That's maybe too dark. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, like this. That floor. Gonna change it a little. Nice. Wow, it's 5 p.m. Hey, how's it going? I'm doing good. Got the Toad character in place with an idle animation, and now I'm making this environment a little bit more industrialized, a little bit more futuristic. I made a this kind of like, oh wow, oh wow, is it gonna crash? Oh, oops, Jesus, that was rough. I'm making this kind of tunnel. Wow, it does feel very dark. I need to get myself a new monitor. In the stream, the ceiling looks absolutely dark, and here it looks, you can tell the gamma is totally different. Because this is a very old 1080 monitor, and the other monitor is a 4K LG monitor, like with a better color range. So we do need to actually change that stuff. I forgot I had a bunch of point lights here that we don't need anymore. Oh, just need to be careful not to select the ones that I actually need. Definitely need to okay. Yep, this point light we don't need. Wow, the ceiling looks very dark in the stream. In the other monitor, let me change that stuff. It's not this light, it is this one. source radius. Attenuation. There's also the specular, because I don't want this to shine so much. Specular scale. I don't want this to shine that much. Yeah. And source length. Something like this. Okay. Thankfully we have mega lights, because I have so many intersecting lights. Again, specularity. Specular scale. I don't really want this to be so shiny. Yes, just a little bit. Wow, this monitor looks absolutely white, like unlit. And here it feels a little better. I'm getting this very strange cut in there. Okay, so maybe. Oh, I'm getting this super ugly shadow. Why is this? Wow, yeah, some very ugly shadows. I think I'm gonna, yeah, fake it a little bit. Maybe just do a big rect light for the whole thing, and then just add some emissive from these things. I mean, it does add a little bit. Yeah, this shadow here is definitely not working out. I think it comes from here, yeah. Oof. Alright, cool. Yeah, lighting is a big topic. You can really spend so much time. In the lighting. Nice, we can add add stuff to the tunnel. So yeah, this area is gonna be super industrialized. Probably gonna take these trees away. These wooden props as well. I'm gonna use them in another area. Hey, Adam, how's it going? Uh, Working on this area. Let's see. I made a tunnel, and I'm gonna keep adding industrial props. I think I'm gonna move all these natural wooden props to another area and make it like the frog town. And this area is gonna be more for the dystopian soldier um, characters. I think that makes more sense. Wow, it's starting to get a little heavy. Need to optimize. I think it's because I'm adding a lot of level instances, and that kind of makes the loading time a little bit slower. Need to read a little bit on level instances, because you can load them in different ways. So maybe I'm doing it wrong. Yeah, I need to find different soil material. I'm gonna close those gaps and stuff. But here there's this tunnel. Trying to see how it looks on this monitor. Very sharp edges, but we're gonna add some piping and cables and stuff. Oh, I thought there was some kind of collision. This entrance, it probably needs to be a little bit longer, a little bit too close to the tunnel. Probably adding some catwalks and stuff. But yeah, I think I'm gonna probably take it easy for now, and I wanna look some reference. Very important to get some good reference. And keep building this stuff. This landscape material. Jungle. Landscape. Let's see if we can change the color. Landscape. Is it just jungle? Okay. I think this is the one. Jungle Shore. Here's the color. Want to make it darker and mossy, a little greener. that's sand. What? Are we in the shore material? Huh. Okay. Maybe I can change it differently from the instance so I don't modify the texture. Maybe that's not the right way, because that way I will modify the other. Sure. Huh. Okay. Gonna open up the master. Wow, it's getting so hot in this room. My computer's just melting. Um, let's just make a duplicate of this. Right there, and now let's see if we can make it a little greener. Nice. Nice. Something like that. Saturation. I wanted to make it darker, so 1.2 in the curve. Saturation. Vibrance. Okay, let's try this. Then I want to modify this other one. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Um, oh, I need to, okay, reset here, save. Then I kinda like need to probably reload. To make the change. Okay. Landscape materials. always. Mm, there's something that needs to update. Here, this color. Should I reset this? Hmm. Yeah, this needs to. Yeah, this needs to look different. Oh, okay. Yeah, just a little. Yeah, it's the usual stuff. It just needs a little paint to kind of update. That's funny. It's always a little thing like that with landscape materials. It's like you think you're doing something wrong, but it just needs to wake up. Yeah, now I have some green stuff here. That's good. That's funny. Uh, but still not looking green here. Now I think we need to wake up the instance, kind of like update. Hmm. Another thing I used to do is kind of like going to the thing with this landscape is that I have one material for these styles and the other one for the other, so I kind of need to change it for okay, let's try it. It might get stuck. Oh, landscape materials. Oh my god. Tough stuff. That's funny. Okay, you do, huh? Okay, whatever. That's very cool stuff. Oh, it's 3D, nice. Wow. With Octane, nice. Cool stuff. Sometimes by just taking off the landscape material and put it back in place, it might update. But if not, it's okay. Don't really wanna fight this thing right now. Wow, yeah, taking forever. I don't know if it is the errant landscape plugin, but everything's so laggy since I added that plugin. I think I'm gonna take it down to see if that's the case. That's the thing. Oof, that's cool. Mortar Shell. Oh, nice. Epic Games gave this one away. Wow. Very cool stuff. Wow, middle of the city. Very cool. Little cat right there. Very cool mushrooms. Spanish moss everywhere, nice. Very cool. Most likely Megascan rocks and Spanish moss. Maybe not. It is coming up through the branch, so it might be 3D. Yep, right there. Not touching the point. That's not how Spanish moss grows, so I can tell that it's 3D for sure. Let's see. Oh, that's cool stuff. Yeah, we need to add a bunch of rocks. Way more rocks. Nice. Oof, wow, big stuff. Very nice. Okay, so we added this thing up. Okay. Where is it? Ah, still not update. Yeah, whatever. Is it this other one? No. Oh, damn it. I have it mixed. Oh, that's funny. Well, that's what you get when you have so much stuff together. So nice, we got our green stuff. That's funny. I kind of knew that was the case, but got confused by the naming, which makes sense. But making this have the proper naming, oh, it's gonna take some effort. Yay, that looks very. It's spawning a bunch of rocks that are not supposed to be there. Oh my god, yeah. Desert shore. Let's see. Let me just name it. I mean, write it. Desert shore. Ah, there's shore. Ah, that's why. Yeah. There's shore and there's desert shore and there's jungle shore. Yeah. It's gonna take me some effort to really clean that up. And these little rocks, I think I might just get rid of them or change them by something different. This is an amazing landscape material. It's just that I went a little crazy and combined the desert with the swamp in one material, and a lot of messy things came, but that's cool. Yes, we can get rid of this orangey stuff that does not belong in this environment. And this is a little bit too radioactive green, but too saturated, but we're gonna change it. A little bit too crazy. The grass type is this little rock that I don't want. Maybe we can change it for a mossy rock, and the color definitely we can change it up. Very cool to paint landscapes, very relaxing. When things are set up and work properly, very cool stuff. But those are details I don't need to do right now, because this is gonna change. Wow, that looks toxic, like. Yeah, it is. It looks very toxic. But well, I found it. Very happy with that. Alright, I think I'm gonna go have some food and chill and turn off my computer for a while because it's very hot. It's super hot here. Yeah, I do like this 90-degree fence more than this thing. Goes better with the industrial thing. Yeah, I think I'm gonna replace all these props. This is a very nice all the wooden stuff and the trees, this is very nice. I'm just gonna move it to another area, and here I'm gonna go full industrial. I think it's gonna be very cool. Alright, but that's it for right now. Thank you so much for watching and have a great one.